Of course, I don't own the rights to the music, but I just want to say I pray that you are having a wonderful day. Today, I just feel led to talk to you about building up equity in our relationships. So many times we are with people and we feel that they know how we feel about them. I want to encourage you to speak life, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Your neighbors are the people that live in your home. They're the people that look like you and don't. They are the people that believe the same way that you do and those that don't. Our neighbor is anyone that we come into contact with. I think nowadays we have it so twisted. We begin to think about the way that we want to be loved, but yet and still we won't seek the Lord. Ask him to guide us so that way we can love others in that same fashion. A lot of times we believe that we should only love those that are going to love us back in the same fashion. But I'm ever so thankful that the Lord has already established a framework. I believe that if you read John 3:16 and really allow it not only just for you to read it, for it to read you, it would encourage you to love in such a way that you can only give your very best. The way that the way that the Lord loved us, he gave his only begotten son. So not only did he give his all, he gave his very best. Do you love others in the same way? And who is it costing? I believe that if you are the one loving, it should cost you something. And that's the way that we build up equity. And that's the way that we build up value. For instance, it doesn't matter what you say or how you treat me, I will still love you. No matter what you say in hidden places or what you may say to my face, I will still love you. I will love you intentionally, the same way that the Lord loved me. He continued to give me time after time after time and chance after chance to get it right. I believe that that's why you have so many husbands leaving wives and wives leaving children and so on and so forth. Because we thought somewhere along the way that it would be easy. But I believe that this life is simple, it's not easy. We have to desire to be that one and only that's going to fit through the eye of the needle. That means, Lord, I'm going to seek you. Even if I have to cry in the midnight hour, I know that you are holding me and I will be still until you tell me to move. It's not about what I'm going to get out of it physically. It's all about what I'm getting in it spiritually. I believe that if you desire to make the Lord happy, if you desire for him to smile upon you, then not only do we have to just love him each and every day intentionally, not only do we have to fellowship and find time to be with him, we have to surround ourselves in his presence. And that way we can begin to love our neighbors the same way that it tells us to love in the Bible. It's not always going to be easy, but we have the examples in the Bible. That's why we have so many families splitting apart. That's why we have brothers and sisters killing each other. Because we have to really ask, what are we putting in our children? Are we building up equity to allow them to know that they are loved no matter what they say or do or who they become? Are we building up a value, a culture that's going to teach our children that in order to love someone else, sometimes I got to learn how to love me. And the only way that I'm going to learn how to love me is to go to the creator of creation and ask him and know that he is the answer and know that he has already sent a comforter. He is a very present help. A lot of times we get in situations and we get so quick to move away, which is easier. A lot of times we're in situations where it's harder to be still. But I admonish you to trust the Lord with all your heart, with all your soul. And in the word, it always teaches us to seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added unto you. Every relationship you invest in adds to you. Allow your relationships to add wisdom, spiritual muscles. Allow it to add value. In order to have value, it's got to cost us something. If you went to Kroger's right now and they handed you everything for free, how valuable would it be? Let's just say they gave you a package of eggs and they cracked and they broke. You wouldn't even care because they were free. I'm encouraging you to just continue to find solace in your hard places. Seek the Lord. Continue to be intentional, not just by the words that you speak. Allow it to manifest in your heart and in your household. Maybe the problem is it's time to clean up. A lot of things that we do physically, just continue to remember that it's a spiritual significance. When I'm having a hardship, a lot of times I'll look around and I begin to clean my house. So I'll let that sit and that resonate for you. I want to encourage you, to whoever is going through, know that the Lord loves you. Know that you can seek him with all you are and just continue to be at his feet and cast out all fears, all worries, and all doubts. Because I believe that even when we go through the fire, as long as we'll look up, we'll see him. Continue to love your neighbor. Continue to be the blessing that is needed in this world. So many people are crying out. I ask that you just pray to be able to stand in the gap for someone. Love intentionally, not because of an expectation that you expect to get from man. Love someone so hard that you know that God is the one that's going to step in and just continue to bring you to a better place, a brighter light. Because he promises to be the light in the darkness. But will you? Have a blessed one.